Hey y'all, I bet you thought I forgot about Sweet Truth Thursday. I did not. I don't have a sweet today, but I do have a topic that I do want to touch on. And I hope that mothers of little girls are really, that you watch this and that this makes sense to you. As you all know, my daughter, she's 17 years old. And so, with her being 17 and being a girl, she's had all kinds of friends and different, people that she's came in contact with. And, I've met a lot of her friends, that come through. Something that I want to encourage us to do with our little girls when it comes to color. I had, and it's been a while back. She's no longer friends with this young lady, and you'll know why when I say this. She was a lighter skinned little girl, and she felt like anyone that was not white or light was not pretty. And so when she said that, I asked her, I said, so, you're friends with my baby, and my baby is chocolatey, you know. Um, she's a little darker than me. And so, are you saying that she's not pretty because she's not light skinned? She really didn't have an answer for that. And I know why she didn't have an answer for that because I already knew the way her mindset was. Um, let's work on self love, you know, teaching our young ladies self love, self confidence, no matter their skin tone, their build, their shape. We have a lot of things in society that work against us. Even when I was a little girl, a teenage girl, especially, I was one of those little girls, I didn't necessarily want to be light skinned, but I wanted that hair that, was naturally straight, but when you wet it, it would curl up. And for the longest time, that's something that I wanted. And just through school, I envied different types of figures and shapes and always wanted, you know, this or that, and just wasn't happy with for a while. I was happy, but I always wanted something different than what I was. Um, but as I got older, I realized that beauty comes in all kinds of shades, sizes, shapes. Um, and you don't have to look a specific way to be beautiful. I think that's why a lot of our young ladies are um, doing a lot of surgery enhancements and, different things to themselves because they're not pleased with the way that they look. And it's not something simple as, you know, instead of working hard and going, and losing weight, like I know that if I want to lose weight, I need to work out and I need to eat a certain way. I'm not gonna, dang near kill myself trying to get a surgery to change my body because when I look at myself, I don't feel happy about it. And although this young lady said this, I felt like she wasn't happy with herself either. Even though she was light skinned, what she defined as pretty, she didn't have confidence. And that's something that we also have to teach our young ladies. Confidence is major, okay? Because if we don't teach them confidence, then and their worth, that you're worth so much more than sometimes you give yourself credit for, then we're doing them an injustice. Okay, a lot of the world now um, promotes what they call beauty. Okay, if you don't look this way, then you're not beautiful, and you need to do this, and you need to wear that. Um, you have to be this or that, and your hair has to, be this way or that way. That's why a lot of times you guys will see I just get on here and I'm just me. If you catch me with some type of makeup on, it's because I put some makeup on. But on a just regular day, I just want you to see who I am. Okay. I feel like it's important to be confident that way. And even me, when I started doing these videos, and even sometimes now, I may look and be like, ugh, and that's why I would fidget so much. I fidget with my hair and mess with this and mess with that. Like now, it's killing me that I want to move hair, but my parents kind of pointed out, you're always fiddling with your hair in these videos. We have got to be confident women to raise confident young women. Okay, I purposely complimented my daughter a lot, and all of us did, and she's just a trip. But even there was a time back when I asked her, I said, "Do you believe that you're beautiful?" And she hesitated, even with all the promoting of us saying you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're this, you're smart, you're this and that. She still battled with that. We have got to work on this for our girls, okay? Because what happens is they end up in very harmonious relationships because they don't think better of themselves. They put up with stuff that they shouldn't because they don't think better of themselves. Now, there's a difference in thinking, that you deserve to be treated well versus thinking that you're better than anyone else. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important that you think that you're better than certain types of shenanigans that happen. Okay? And if you don't have confidence, you won't realize that. And like I said, I come across, Kenny's a girl. So you know how girls, they go through friends. So I have came across so many little girls, different little girls, through the years as Kennedy has gotten, older, with different stuff going on, and most of it stems back to lack of confidence in themselves or falling for the trick that society has basically put on us for years, that a woman's value is determined through her body and her looks. Now, I'm not saying don't fix yourself up. I'm not saying don't comb your hair. And I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying think beyond the surface of your value. You know what I'm saying? There are women that are old, in their 50s, 60s, still with that don't value themselves. The more that the older that I get, the more I'm like, I can't believe people are putting up with this. You're 60, you're still dealing with these type of things, or you're in your 40s and oh my God, you're still dealing with stuff that maybe I dealt with when I was in my 20s, and I just ain't doing it. Okay, if you don't value yourself, just know that no one else will. No one else will value you more than you value you. Okay? So if you set standards for yourself that are reasonable, let me say that. Everybody deserves to be treated well. Okay? If you're in a relationship, you deserve respect. You deserve to be treated well. Of course, you have to act respectful to get that. But if you're a respectful person, you deserve to be respected. And that's just the way that it is. I know, and again, I say this a lot in my videos. I understand that sometimes this happens with males, okay, where they don't have high self-esteem and they get mistreated. But it happens more with the young ladies. And society puts pressures on young ladies in a different way. Even the way that our little girls dress. It is so hard. Kenny's 17 now, so she dressed herself pretty much. But as a little girl trying to find her little girl clothes that didn't look like clothes I should be wearing was so hard. And even now, my sister, my niece, she's 3. And trying to find her stuff that isn't form-fitting, because that's the way society has gotten it. And that's the way society has been, to objectify women. Teach your little girl and your daughter, as you're raising her, that she's not an object, that she has value way beyond that. And for her to recognize also that people come in all shades of beauty. okay? And that it doesn't matter how dark or light someone is, they can still be beautiful, including them, okay? They're, one of the things that's so crazy to me, a lot of times we as women, we can't even compliment each other. I don't hang out with chicks that can't give each other compliments, that can't compliment another woman, that you're so insecure that you can't say, "Ooh, you look so cute," or "I love this," or "I love that." I make a point, if I interact with another woman, no matter what her color is, if I try to give a compliment of some sort, like, "Ooh, that's a nice jacket. Those are nice shoes," or "Your hair is nice like that," or "That's a pretty color," you know, because we are all beautiful in our own ways. We can, what is it going to hurt to compliment someone, to be friendly, to be nice, I don't hang out with people like that. Teach your daughter also to be a motivator of her sisters. You know what I'm saying? To motivate, to encourage, to be happy for and cheer for, not to be stuck on these superficial things, material things, physical things. Yes, take care of your body, eat the best you can, exercise. If you like getting your hair done, go get your hair done. If you like putting on makeup, put on makeup, whatever you're going to do. But don't do it to try to get approval from anyone else or because you think that that's the only way you can be beautiful, because that's absolutely not true. Okay? Be you and love you. You know what I'm saying? Love who you are and recognize the qualities that you have that are beyond physical. Okay? And once you realize that, you will find that you will not allow anyone else to not value you. Okay? So that's my Sweet Truth Thursday. I hope everybody's out there being safe. We're, today the kids didn't have, usually my mom does something with the kids for spring break, and of course everything closed. So we all went to my parents' house and did game night, and of course there was food involved and music, and we still made curfew. So we had some fun. We've been pretty much just quarantined to each other is what we've been doing within and there's less than 10 of us. So we're still following the rules. I hope everybody's doing good. I would appreciate if you would leave a comment on this video. If, be sure to subscribe to Shay Cherie. Everybody has plenty of time to watch them. If you're not caught up on your videos, go through and go ahead and watch the videos. The videos that are 10 minutes or less are on Instagram. So you can follow me on Shay Cherie on Instagram as well. And y'all just have a good night. I'm out of here.